Hello again, YouTube. Today I'm going to be talking about the Verotika Philadelphia Film Premiere that I went to last weekend and the Misfits concert. First of all, I gotta say it was probably the best weekend I've had in a long time. Really needed that. So it was just awesome to go there. So I'm going to start off with the film first because that was on Friday night. It was held at the Philadelphia Film Center. Not really familiar with Philadelphia too much, but I think it was in the upper part of Philadelphia, maybe, or Center City, maybe. But yeah, it was a really nice theater. I think maybe 300 seats. The show started at 9 o'clock. I got there at 8:45. Walked right in. It was pretty relaxed. Found a seat. That was awesome. I sat towards the back because I wanted. I sat in front of where there was like a balcony or something like that. I sat right there, so I didn't. People weren't getting up to go use the bathroom or something like that. And I wanted to make sure I was dead centered on watching this film. So talk about the film itself. But before that, just got something to say. Like when this film first got announced, I went on YouTube, like everybody else probably did, looking at websites and stuff, and just the total trash that came out about this movie, and on YouTube especially, people not even seeing the movie or seeing the film and having an opinion about it. I mean, come on, man. I went through like at least 6 or 7 videos. I tried to look them up again but I found like 1 or 2 that I commented on. I was like, I'll wait to see the film myself before I have a freaking opinion. So that was irritating to me. And then, everybody's got to be edgy and snarky and all that bullshit. And I'm just so done with critics and stuff like that. I don't even pay attention anymore. So stuff that was in the press and stuff like that, making it sound like when Danzig came out, he was like insulted that people were laughing at certain parts. But I'll leave a link down below. If you can see the Q&A, or not the Q&A, but they talked about the film afterwards. The Static Age, that's a great YouTube channel for a lot of different Danzig collectibles, and it's a couple team. I'm not sure, but it's they do a really good job, and they filmed it. So I'll leave a link down below to their channel. You can watch it on air. It's pretty awesome. So the film, I enjoyed it a lot. It was made it's an anthology, of course. There's 3 different short stories. I'd say about 20-25 minutes long each, with Morella in the first part, then between the second, third, and the final. Almost like the Crypt Keeper. It was like almost like reading the Tales from the Crypt comic or something like that, with different stories in it. And that's what I think maybe Glenn was going for. I'm not 100% sure, but just the 3 different segments. They were there was some a monster. I'm not gonna give anything away. You just gotta go see this thing. It's or that might be the last time you can see it, but it's coming out on Blu-ray in February. I'll try to leave a link down below to the website that it was on. But like I said, I enjoyed it. It's something you probably have to see with a group of friends. I think they would really enjoy it. But like I said, the first part there was a monster story. The second part, try not to give it away, but it was a little bit more dark comedy, I'd say. People were, the police, the detectives, man, I think he stole the show a little bit on that second part. And the third part is just a total bloodbath. I mean, if you read some of the comics, I think it's pretty damn close to what you would expect it to be. But again, I had a wonderful time there. It was great seeing with a crowd of people. I'm buying the Blu-ray or DVD, whatever it comes out on. So, but do yourself a favor. Check out the link below to that YouTube channel that I'm gonna post down below. You get to see what I saw at the before and after Philly filming. So, or the film, not the filming. But after everything was said and done, Glenn was doing autographs and stuff like that, shaking hands, taking pictures. So we all formed in a line. There was like, imagine a theater, the stage is right here, and then there's 2 lines, so boom, 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 pretty good. So I was standing probably maybe, I don't know, about half an hour. I got through it, and then as soon as I got closer to me, they said you can only get a selfie or an autograph. And I didn't want to, talk his ear off or anything like that. So I finally get up to him. I had him sign the thing I'm going to show you in a second. But I wanted to ask him a couple questions too. And then I looked at my phone, and it said like 11:30, and they were only allowed to be there till 12. So I was like, nah, I'm just going to say, thanks for coming out this way. But there's a couple questions I wanted to ask, like about the new Elvis record coming out, and I wanted to ask what comics for Verotika, if he had anything planned for 2020 and what they were. But I didn't want to be that a-hole, hog up the line, having a 5-minute conversation while there's 25 people on each side waiting, So I was, once in a lifetime opportunity, I passed on it, for the sake of the community, not being an a-hole, Yeah, I got notes here. I want to make sure, but like I said, the crowd was great. I mean, it was made the show too. So, anyways, let me see here. See if we can do this real quick. So, about a year ago, I made a video saying what I did. This is really, if the channel's really had any budget, I'd probably splice this clip in. But I'm just going to show it on my other phone. But this was a cover album. I really enjoy it too. If I ever get a chance to meet Danzig, I'm probably gonna ask him to sign this album because I think it'd look nice being signed and everything. Just one of the things, like, I want to meet him at a con or something like that where he's like interested. I don't want to meet him like before or after a show where he's kind of deal with all the business side of it. So if you didn't catch that, it was about a year ago I said I wanted that record signed, and ended up getting that one signed. I didn't want to get the selfie. I ended up getting, I'll talk about that in a second, it's pretty funny, but I ended up getting Skeleton signed. That signature's beautiful too, like right in the middle. And I was going to hand him a black marker, but he had a silver Sharpie, or I guess, it was a pretty decent sized marker there. But yeah, I ended up getting the man signing this album. So, like I said, it was something I wanted to get done. I actually brought like 2 or 3 other items. I brought, what else did I bring? Brought like a Misfits album, and I brought a comic too. But they said only 1 autograph or 1 selfie, so I went with the autograph. I wasn't trying to mess around. I didn't want to be an a-hole trying to hand 2 things off. The guy, I guess his hand or something like that, the heavy or whatever, had to keep telling people, like, I was like, I'm not gonna make this guy's life miserable. It's like he's doing a great thing, signing an item for you. You don't have to do nothing. You could have just said, I'm out, peace out. You paid for the movie, you got it. But he was nice enough to stick around. And I think he may have stuck around to sign everything. I'm not sure. And then, he'll probably turn out the lights. Everybody's going home from the theater, and probably they're still signing. So, again, super awesome, man. Just had a great time. I've never been to Philadelphia either, so it was nice, going around. I talked to a few people in line, so it was pretty cool. Then on the way out, I ended up buying a t-shirt too. So, if you're familiar with, let me see if I can try to get this whole thing in there. There you can see the monster. Then on the back it says, so yeah, awesome time. So that was Friday night, and on the second night I went to the Misfits concert. Getting there was a little bit of a pain in the ass, because the Army-Navy game was at 3 o'clock to about 6 o'clock. Plus, President Trump was also there, so it made security a nightmare. So I was on the Facebook with watching all the 7th House people. That's a Danzig Fansite. I'll leave a link down for that below too. check it out. It's an awesome site. You know, you gotta check it out. So I was like, I'm flipping through it, and I was in a hotel like literally 10 minutes away from Wells Fargo. So I waited till almost 20 after 8, and I'm usually like one of the people that are first in line to get in the damn venue because I hate being late for anything like that, and I want to just drink the whole thing in. But yeah, I was like, made it there. I was about, I was in there probably about 10 to 9. So by that time, Agnostic Front, because they had to go. It was a 9 o'clock show, so Misfits weren't going on till like almost 11 o'clock. So by the time I got seated, boom, the show was starting. So it was pretty nice doing that too. Nice arena, nice area, easy to get in and out. Except when the Army Navy game, 15 different people are coming, different crowds of different things are coming in at the same time, I guess. But as for the show, I've never seen Agnostic Front, so that was the first time for me seeing them live. I've known of them. I don't have really any of their records or anything like that, but I may pick something up now because I thought they put on a hell of a show. Dropkick Murphys were there. They put their show was great too. I mean, I got my money's worth, you know. So yeah, Dropkick Murphys, they had like a 40-minute set. So I've never seen them live, so that was awesome. I got a few of their albums. Then the Misfits came on at, like I said, 11 o'clock, and they just literally killed it. I mean, Glenn sounded great. The band was like, just full of energy. You saw Jerry like literally sliding 30 feet across the the stage. He was smashing his bass on the ground, throwing it out to the audience. They just killed it, and they did like 8 songs. I had big plans for this show. I was gonna, take a little list, write down the songs. I couldn't, I didn't want to be distracted, man. I was just drinking it all in, because, I remember, may never see this show, and I've been waiting for it for a long, long time to see these 3 guys, Jerry and Glenn. But I've seen when Danzig came with Doyle before a couple times, so but seeing Jerry, Glenn and Doyle. That's that was just mind blowing, man. It's just and those guys, man. I mean, a lot of bands out there that half their age, man, don't even have half the energy that those cats had, man. They were just destroying it. I mean, rattling off song to song. You can tell them guys were, just happy to be there. The only bad thing I have to say about it is, that I didn't pay the extra money to get on the floor. I wish I would have. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I had seats, because I actually, I didn't. If I were to see them again, I'd make sure I pay the extra money, because this was a bucket list thing for me to go, meet Glenn, go see the Misfits in this incarnation, I guess would be the word. To see those guys live like that, and so now I got that scratched off my bucket list. Now I can put be on the floor for the next Misfits show on the list. but but yeah, that's the only down point. It wasn't a down point though. I mean, but it's just like I wish I would have had the floor seats, or I wish I would have went to the New York show then saw this show. But Glenn's vocals were, a lot of people are just blown away about how good how good he sounded. Like I said, the band sounded great. They played all the songs you'd think, like Horror Business, Teenagers Are From Mars, Skulls. Trying to think if there's anything really that jumped out at me that they didn't play. I think like Hate Breeders they didn't play. I'll leave the set list down below. Like I said, I originally wanted to write down the whole set list so I could put it down, but I think there's a website that has all the set lists. So I'll just put the set list down below. You can see what they all played. But probably one of the best weekends I've had in a while, and one of the best weekends I've needed. Just with everything going on and stuff like that, it took my mind away for 48 hours there. So it was like perfect timing. Like I said, it was a gift to myself for the past 3 years of BS. It was just awesome. I mean, just like I said, I wish I would have got like closer, but seeing the seats and being able to, I had a perfect view of the stage too. I mean, all right, guys. Now I'm just rambling on, but I got to show this again, but because I was so happy to get this. That signature, man. If you want to see a closer look, I'm going to put it on Instagram probably in a couple, maybe a day or two here. Maybe I'll put it on right after I do this. But again, yeah, check out that movie. Get a group of friends together, man. You'll be creeped out. You'll laugh, but with the film, you know what I mean. I think it's the way he wanted it to be done. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.